Hey there guys, this is 88 Shadow Angel here, and I am bringing you the next in the Primarch series. Although I've kind of skipped one, so beware, he will come eventually. So today I am bringing you, I suppose one I've gained a bit of interest in over the past couple of years, and that since reading a few of the Black Library books and so forth and so forth. But this is the Crimson King, Primarch of the Thousand Suns, Magnus the Red. Now, I really like the way Forge World have sculpted this guy. It's a fantastic looking model with some really, really nice small details to it. And yeah, today we're going to have a look at the resin model, as always with these series in the first one. So this is the unboxing of Magnus the Red. So let's get the black box open and we'll have a look, see what's inside. So this is what you get inside. So you get your usual 2 trays, plus you get the all new shiny instruction manual, which we'll have a look through in a minute. In fact, we'll have a look through it now. So slide 2 trays to one side. So now, like I say, I don't know if Lumen Russes are like this, but this is seemingly how Forge World are now doing their instruction manual. It's an actual manual rather than a picture card that tells you roughly where things go. So as you can see on the front, you get titles and this really nice little bit of fluff, which is quite cool. You have the obviously finished model, and then all the bits and pieces to go where to go. So as we look in here, so you get all your pieces, and then something kind of weird to see in a Forge World model is actual helpful instructions, which is a good thing. It really is. So as you can see, nice, very informative bits of where things go, sort of all labelled up, and then obviously the big base and everything else. So yeah, it looks very nice and hopefully be as useful as it looks. So we're going to take tray 1. Let's open this. So that's not going to stay open, is it? So as you can see, we've got bits of rocks and the warp fire things in here, but we're more focusing on Magnus, I think, rather than looking at rocks. So as you can see in the gauntlets, the detail is already starting, and all the muscle sinew in his arms kind of give Magnus that really strong look. And it's cool to see a Primarch done with, I don't know why, with bare arms. What's that? That's bits of rock. And for the base. Now this is something that I really like the look of, which are the horns that come out the top of the armour. Now these things are beautifully sculpted, with all this like Egyptian kind of scroll engravings in them, patterns and stuff. Really beautiful bits of work. So let's have a look, see what else we've got in here. Just rocks and scrolls, some chains. There's something. So we've got both halves of Magnus's Khopesh, which looks really cool, especially with this sort of serrated edge down the side, and the small touches to Tzeentch as well, which obviously they used, didn't fully understand what it was. They just saw it as a sort of a cool way of, well, not a cool way, but a way of enhancing power within spells to make them a bit more oomph than that. So I'm hoping this picks out, but the cape at the front is moulded, so it has the Thousand Suns sun in the centre of it. The feathers that go down over his shoulder and down the cape. Very nice. So here's the head. Well, here's his head. Complete with grown over right eye, so he's missing his right eye as he should be. I love this kind of crown look as well, to kind of give him the protection over his head, and this really beautiful mane as well. It's just gives Magnus that really nice elegancy that you kind of always picture him as while he's doing his big speeches and things like that. That's what's in there. Then there is more bits of hair, shoulder bits and pieces, and one of his books. So, as you can see, I've got stuff off. There you go. So this is the front of his belt. So part of his toga bits. So you got one of the books which he carries, which I can only imagine. Oh no, it's actually got a wolf on it. Huh. Look at that. So you've got the wolf in front of the Thousand Sun Star. So it must be one of Magnus's codexes. Now, that's quite cool, and I really like that. That's quite nice. Something I didn't know. Well, I guess there is shoulder pads. So if you can see these, it's really nicely sculpted. More bits of the Egyptian finesse kind of coming through. And then at the bottom of there is just rocks, flying rocks. So I'm going to push all that out for the minute. And then bring on the bigger side. So first and foremost, we're going to start with Magnus's body. Now Magnus is huge. I mean, I've put this up against the Horus model on his monster base, and basically Magnus can look him in the face. He's a tall model. I'll do a side-by-side comparison once he's built and completed and finished, as I've done with all of them. Now, one of the things I really like about this is just the detailing on like the breastplate and stuff, with not just obviously the wings and centre part that you'd normally find on most marine models, but it's all this engraving work down the sides here, which looks really, really cool, and kind of really gives that like ornate feel to what Magnus should be, rather than just plain flat armour. You know, really beautiful looking vanguards and stuff. With the scarabs. Or the wing scarabs, I should say. Oh, I apologise, my voice is going, I think. Now, I've just noticed that as well. In there, all the symbols and runes in there. The inlays. Like I said, this is once again is another Forge World Primarch model, which is just absolutely full of detail. So take the main look at the rock in which he stands on. I mean, even this, I mean, with the eye symbol there, and then all the small runes on the rocks, formations and that, looks absolutely beautiful. And I can't wait to get this built and start painting them up. And the rest of here, it's just, as you can see, mainly just the rocks and stuff like that. And obviously the big monster display base. Yeah. And so yeah, so that's about it. Got its cape as well. Show that off. So see all the places for certain bits and pieces. That's quite cool along the base with all the Thousand Sun symbols and that along there. And the high collar as well. Which does look really cool. So, yeah. So, there you go, guys. I would say a fairly quick vid, but it's not. Because these vids aren't. But there you go. An unboxing of pretty much everything that's in the Magnus set. So, I'll be doing another vid hopefully soon on him built, and so we can talk about how the build goes, things to look out for when building, and all the usual bits and pieces. I'm not sure when that'll be up yet, because there's quite a lot going on. So there you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for the continued support and subscribing, thumbs up, messages, comments, and all that. Thank you very much. It's keeps me going and doing this. So I'll catch you again next time. Thanks again, guys, and stay safe. See you soon.